Welcome back to week 2. We're thrilled to have you continue on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. This week, we're not just revisiting the principles we touched upon last time. We're diving deeper, building upon the foundation you've already established. Last week, you broke inertia with the 5-second rule. You confronted that initial resistance, that urge to procrastinate, and you took action. It was all about counting down and moving to interrupt hesitation, that moment of doubt that can often derail our best intentions. You learned to override that impulse. You proved you can act, even when you don't feel like it. You demonstrated to yourself that you have the power to push through discomfort and take control. That's huge. It's a testament to your willpower and your commitment to growth. Now, we're taking that momentum deeper, leveraging the progress you've already made into your mental game. We're shifting our focus from immediate action to the underlying thoughts and beliefs that drive those actions. This week is about the stories you tell yourself, that constant internal dialogue that shapes your perception of the world and your place in it, and how they shape your reality. Because the truth is, your thoughts have immense power. They can either limit you or propel you forward. We're not just getting out of bed. We're not just going through the motions. We're changing how you think about your day, approaching each morning with intention and a positive mindset. Your abilities, recognizing your strengths and potential, and believing in your capacity to learn and grow, and your future. We're actively shaping a vision of what you want to achieve and building the confidence to pursue it. Think of last week as starting the car, igniting that initial spark of motivation. This week, you're learning to steer, to navigate the road ahead with purpose and direction. You'll grab the wheel of your mind, taking conscious control of your thoughts and emotions, and direct it where you want to go. You'll become the architect of your own mental landscape. No more letting old patterns of self-doubt drive you. It's time to break free from those limiting beliefs and create a new narrative. You're about to learn a quick, powerful technique, a simple yet effective tool to reshape your thinking, to interrupt negative thoughts in just 3 seconds. It's about reclaiming your mental space and choosing a more positive and empowering perspective. Get ready to amplify your confidence, to turn up the volume on your self-belief and inner strength, and build a new way of living, a life that is aligned with your values, your goals, and your authentic self. One thought at a time. Because lasting change happens incrementally through consistent effort and conscious choices. Let's dive in. Ever wonder why change feels so hard? It's not weakness, it's your brain's design. Your brain creates shortcuts, neural pathways, for anything you do repeatedly, including your thoughts. Every time you think, "I'm not good enough," you reinforce that path. Over time, these become superhighways, automatic, effortless, and hard to break. Your brain doesn't judge, it just automates. If you've practiced self-doubt for years, your brain is an expert at it. But here's the good news. Your brain is changeable, thanks to neuroplasticity. You can carve new paths for confidence and self-belief. It'll feel awkward at first, but every time you choose a new thought, you strengthen that new pathway. You're not stuck. You're just practiced at thinking a certain way. With conscious effort, you can rewire your brain. Change is possible at any age. Let's start building those new mental roads. 2 words can stop you cold, freeze you in your tracks, and prevent you from even starting. They can build walls where there were none, and darken paths that were once bright with possibility. I can't. It's a declaration of defeat, a self-imposed limitation that can hold you back from achieving your full potential. Every time you say it, you reinforce a negative belief, strengthening the chains that bind you to inaction. "I can't wake up early" becomes a justification for staying in bed, missing opportunities that await you. "I can't ask for that promotion" silences your ambition, preventing you from reaching for the recognition you deserve. It keeps you stuck where you are, instead of striving for where you could be. You're voting against yourself. You're casting a ballot for mediocrity, choosing to remain in the shadows rather than stepping into the light. "I can't" tells your brain to stop searching for solutions. It shuts down the creative process, stifling innovation and preventing you from finding alternative paths. It's a full stop, an end to the sentence before it even has a chance to develop. This phrase becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, a prediction that comes true simply because you believe it will. You believe it so you don't try, you don't put in the effort, and you don't explore the possibilities. And then you don't succeed, confirming your initial belief and perpetuating the cycle of self-doubt. Often, "I can't" is learned, ingrained in us from a young age, from parents who may have unknowingly passed on their own limitations. Teachers who may have discouraged certain pursuits or labeled you as incapable, or past failures. Lingering memories of setbacks that cloud your judgment and make you hesitant to try again. It's a way to avoid risk, a shield against potential disappointment, and stay safe in your comfort zone, where everything is familiar and predictable. But that's not where your dreams live. They reside outside the boundaries of your comfort zone, waiting to be discovered. The truth, the raw, unfiltered reality, I can't is almost always a lie, a fabrication designed to protect you from perceived threats. It's not fact, it's a feeling, a fleeting emotion disguised as an immutable truth. I can't wake up early really means I don't feel like it. It's a matter of motivation, not capability. I can't start a business means I'm scared. Of failure, of the unknown, of stepping outside your comfort zone, or I don't know how. A lack of knowledge, not a lack of potential. When you replace I can't with the truth of how you feel, when you acknowledge the underlying emotion or lack of knowledge, you open the door to solutions. You create space for growth, learning, and progress. You can learn, you can try, you can grow, you can overcome obstacles, achieve your goals, and realize your dreams. But I can't is a dead end, a barrier that prevents you from moving forward. Start catching yourself when you say it. Become aware of the limitations you're placing on yourself. Challenge it, question its validity, and explore the possibilities that lie beyond it. Ask, is this really true? Is this an unchangeable fact? Or just a feeling? A temporary emotion that can be managed and overcome. You have more power than you think, the power to choose your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. Don't let I can't be the end of your story. Don't let it define your potential or limit your possibilities. Reframe it and see what's possible. Shift your perspective and discover the opportunities that await you. Your dreams deserve a chance. They deserve your effort, your belief, and your unwavering commitment. Let's break the habit. Let's shatter the illusion of limitation and embrace the boundless potential within you. How do you break the I can't cycle? Meet the 3-second switch. It's your mental tool to interrupt negative thoughts and start rewiring your brain. Here's how. First, notice the negative thought. No judgment, just awareness. Second, reframe it with an anchor thought, a believable positive statement. For example, I can't figure this out becomes I can figure this out one step at a time. Third, repeat your anchor thought with intention. This 3-second process stops the old pattern and starts a new one. It opens the door to possibility instead of slamming it shut. At first, it'll feel awkward, but with practice, it gets easier and more automatic. You're choosing where to focus your mind. Use this switch anytime, anywhere. It's your secret weapon for real change. Start practicing now. The difference between achieving your goals and staying stuck? Your dominant thought patterns. The loser's loop focuses on problems. This is impossible. I can't do it. Obstacles become roadblocks, and failure feels like identity. The winner's mindset focuses on solutions. How can I make this work? Obstacles are puzzles, and failure is feedback. The loser's loop is passive. Life happens to you. The winner's mindset is active. You make things happen. The loser's loop is fueled by I can't. The winner's mindset is fueled by how can I and I will. You can shift today by using the 3-second switch. When you catch yourself thinking I can't, interrupt it. Ask, how can I make this easier? Or who could help me? This shift changes everything. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Start switching your focus from problems to solutions. That's how winners think, and you can too. Knowledge is a powerful tool, but it's ultimately useless without action. It's like having a map to a treasure, but never leaving your house. So let's get practical and turn that knowledge into tangible results. We're going to focus on simple, actionable steps that you can implement immediately. This week, you'll embark on 3 daily challenges designed to be quick, effective, and easy to integrate into your routine. These challenges aren't about grand gestures. They're about consistently building your mental muscle, 1 rep at a time. Think of it as a mental workout. First, become a thought detective, an investigator of your own mind. For 7 days, your mission is to simply notice every I can't that pops up in your thoughts. Pay close attention to the situations that trigger these limiting beliefs. Write it down in a journal or on your phone. No judgment, just awareness. The goal is to identify these negative thought patterns without criticizing yourself. Second, practice the 3-second switch, a powerful technique for interrupting negative thought cycles. Aim to implement this switch at least 3 times a day, whenever you find yourself spiraling into negativity. catch a negative thought as it arises, consciously reframe it into something more positive and empowering, and immediately repeat your anchor thought, a short positive affirmation that reinforces your new perspective. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't stick to a diet," consciously reframe it to, "I can make one healthy choice for my next meal." This small shift can make a big difference. Third, end each day with a win, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Take a moment to write down one thing you did that you're genuinely proud of, a small victory that deserves recognition, no matter how small. Did you finish a chapter of a book? Did you take a walk? Did you resist the urge to procrastinate? Acknowledge it. These actions, repeated consistently, train your brain like any other muscle. They encourage it to look for the positive, to identify opportunities, and to build new, healthier neural pathways. Consistency is key. The more consistently you practice these techniques, the more ingrained they become. Small steps every day lead to significant progress over time. Don't aim for perfection. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Aim for progress, for incremental improvement, for getting a little bit better each day. By the end of the week, you'll be surprised at the real change you'll see in your mindset and your ability to handle challenges. Your brain will start working for you, becoming a supportive ally in your journey, not against you, constantly sabotaging your efforts. These simple actions, consistently applied, create big shifts in your thinking, your behavior, and your overall well-being. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Track your effort, monitor your progress, and celebrate your milestones. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and acknowledge the progress you're making. You're building a new mindset, brick by brick, one day at a time, creating a foundation for lasting positive change. Let's make it happen. Let's take control of your thoughts and create the life you deserve. You've got this. You have the power to transform your mind and your life. To build momentum, you need to see your progress. Tracking isn't optional, it's essential. Use a journal, paper, or an app. Make columns for "I can't" statements, 3-second switches, and daily wins. Each day, check off your actions. Tracking turns invisible effort into visible achievement. Every checkmark gives your brain a hit of dopamine, making you want to keep going. Don't aim for a perfect chart, aim for consistency. Some days you'll catch more negative thoughts, some days less. That's okay. The goal is to show up every day. At week's end, you'll have proof of your growth. You're not a victim of your thoughts. You're the architect. Keep tracking, keep progressing. You're building unstoppable momentum. As you practice the 3-second switch and track your progress, "I can't" will lose its grip. You're ready to replace it with "I will." "I will" is a commitment, a promise to yourself. It doesn't deny difficulty. It affirms your intention to act. "I can't get out of bed" becomes "I will get up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. "I can't finish this project" becomes "I will work on it for 25 minutes. "I will" is about taking the next step, not having the whole journey mapped out. This shift builds self-trust and confidence. Say "I will" out loud. Feel its power. You're no longer defined by limitations, but by your commitments. Insert "I will" into your daily language. You're available for action, for progress, for the life you want. Let "I will" fuel your forward motion. This is just the beginning of your transformation. Your mission? Use these tools every day for the next week. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. Show up for yourself, especially on tough days. That's when real change happens. Remember, your brain can build new paths. "I can't" is a lie. The 3-second switch is your superpower. Practice, track, and celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Imagine looking back in a week and seeing your progress. That's how confidence and momentum are built. Change happens in small, consistent steps. Go into this week with intention and courage. You are worth the effort. Your dreams are worth the fight. Every "I will" is a win. Every switch rewires your brain. I'm proud of you. Now go get it. See you next week.